up, guys? 757 Jokers back at this again. Today we're doing our weekly NFL review. We're late, thanks to Steven.
No, we did other videos last week.
Yeah, we didn't get to tell y'all how we felt about that Eagles-Giants game last week. How do we feel about that, Steven?
Going on to the next. But yeah, we've been a little late with our videos. We apologize.
We forgot about Thursday Night Football, so technically the week already started, but y'all already knew Chicago was gonna win. So, narcs.
Thank you. Okay, the first matchup is Green Bay versus Baltimore. What do you think about it?
I think that's it's a toss-up game. I see that 30-21 Green Bay.
I don't know. I see Green Bay destroying Baltimore. Totally rip their confidence out.
Baltimore that good last week about the Dolphins.
Okay. Cincinnati versus Buffalo.
You forgot to give out. See, you don't know how to dot this. You
what,
forgot
the
fantasy.
I give Aaron Rodgers. He's gonna destroy that defense. They're soft.
I would go with the two wide receivers, Torrey Smith and James Jones. Jordy Nelson as well.
Yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers will get off. Maybe Ray Rice could have a pretty decent
Hell
game.
no. Anyways, Knox.
Cincinnati versus Buffalo.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, Cincinnati's gonna crush them.
Yeah.
Their defense is going to pick
AJ Green needs to have a comeback game. He's on our fantasy team. He ain't doing shot.
Yeah, for like the past 2 weeks. But yeah, expect him to do well. Maybe Andy Dalton too.
Hell no. Don't even play Andy Dalton.
What?
If you got Geno Smith, play him.
Whatever. Detroit versus Cleveland. Now, I think if they had Brian Hoyer, it would actually be a pretty decent game, but
I'm not sure because Calvin Johnson ain't playing. I don't know if Reggie Bush is a flock yet.
well, I think they'll get the job done.
I think Detroit will pull it off, but it's going to be closer than y'all think. It's not going to be a blowout. I don't think so. Cleveland has a good defense.
Yes.
They didn't play good defense their last game, but they have potential to be a great defense.
Yeah. They'll be okay. All right. St. Louis versus Houston. This is to me two.
This is another
bad
toss-up
teams
game
going against each other.
If Matt Schaub will play like he knows how to play, it can. Houston is gonna win the game. They had the best defense in the league, and the Rams have one of the worst. I'm not sure the stat. We'll get you to that, but they can't beat Houston. But I don't think it's. I don't know.
I don't know. They got what is it? Jenkins and
The only thing they got going
is.
for them is their tight end Cook. But they can't beat Houston, and it's only because of the defense.
I don't know.
And Houston can run the ball too.
I could see him getting pick six again. I wouldn't be surprised. Who do you think's gonna have a good game? The tight end.
St. Louis gave up 20 points to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay, Oakland versus Kansas City. I like this game.
What?
I like it. I don't know why.
The fuck?
Yes.
Kansas City will win that game big time. Narcs!
Shut the fuck up. Carolina versus Minnesota. That should be interesting.
Carolina, if Cam Newton would be consistent, they could go to the playoffs. But they couldn't even beat Arizona last week.
Yeah, in Arizona.
And I don't know who the Vikings quarterback is. But I'm going to go with Carolina.
I'm going
to go with Carolina.
Aren't they getting Josh Freeman or something?
Yeah, but they're not playing Josh Freeman. Which is a waste.
Well, no, you don't want him. You want him to get used to the system.
But still, all they have is Adrian Peterson. Carolina has a great D. They'll pull it out. Narcs!
Oh, well, fine. I was going to say Matt Castle is going to be starting for him, probably. If that does much of anything. Pittsburgh versus the New York Jets.
The Jets.
Yeah, they're I see Geno Smith probably.
It's gonna be
two touchdowns, 1 interception.
It's gonna be a close game though. The Steelers might be able to pull it off, but I'm going with the Jets because I like the Jets. I'm not a Jets fan, but I like the Jets because Geno Smith.
They'll get it done. I got some heart this season. Philadelphia versus Tampa Bay.
Philadelphia, 40-0. Nerds.
I have to.
And I think, I think Deshaun Jackson's gonna get off too. Darrelle Revis can't keep up.
Getting off.
Darrelle Revis can't keep up with him.
And plus, just Chip Kelly.
Now, if you have another decent running back besides LaShawn McCoy, I would pick him because Tampa Bay has a good run defense.
Yeah.
Knox.
Okay. Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Denver Broncos.
Knox.
Just if you have Peyton Manning
come on
your fantasy,
if you have a Broncos player, play him. We lost to all Broncos players last week. There's no stopping them.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. They had.
I can't even joke
they
around.
They had 2 wide receivers and Peyton Manning.
And none of the other team had point. It's ridiculous.
And their running back.
Just next. I don't even want to say it the normal way.
Tennessee versus Seattle.
Seattle.
Seattle's gonna blow them out. Tennessee, they'll have no running game. Nothing.
They don't have their quarterback anymore.
Yeah.
That's their big problem.
Okay, this might.
But don't play nobody in fantasy from that game. I don't really.
New Orleans versus
maybe
New England.
Marshawn Lynch. Huh?
New Orleans versus New England. Should be a little interesting. We don't know if Gronkowski is coming back.
Let me finish my damn sentence. The Saints is gonna win that game, 34-20, because the New England not gonna be able to keep up with nobody.
And then everybody else is gonna start talking about how New England's offense is abysmal and they need to get some help. So
it's not that. It's just that there's no weapons. Who comes to mind when you say the Patriots? Tom Brady. Wide receivers. It take a while, don't it? You gotta think.
Yeah.
Who's their starting wide receiver's name? Kimbrell Thompson, whatever, Thompson, what the fuck his name is.
Well, they have Danny Amendola,
but
he's getting.
Knox.
Whatever. Arizona versus San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Yeah, I think
Carson Palmer throws too many interceptions.
I think Kaepernick. Everybody's been talking about how slow his start has been. I think he'll really have a very good game against.
It's not going to be a high-scoring game. Arizona has a great offense.
I think Kaepernick is going to do good against them.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna have at least 3 touchdowns.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Bet money?
I bet you this quarter is in my hand, bitch.
Okay. 3 touchdowns. I better have that fucking card by the whack.
The San Francisco 49ers not going to score 3 touchdowns.
Yes, they will!
Nerds!
Okay, this should be a fun one to talk about. Washington versus Dallas.
Washington.
Yeah, we don't like Dallas. Dallas is kind of... I think they're a little hurt about what happened last week. They're
gonna come out
breaking down.
They're gonna come out slinging. Tony Romo's gonna make more mistakes.
I say Tony Romo throws like 3 interceptions. I'm not even lying. He's gonna do it.
It's gonna be.
We're gonna hear about him for another whole fucking.
It's gonna be a high-scoring game if the Redskins can keep up.
I think
I'm saying they're gonna win because I want them to win.
I think RG3 is gonna have a big game. What we've been waiting for. I've seen.
They're coming off a bye week. Yeah, I expect them to start running the ball more, and that defense to shore up. Plus, I need them to win so my Eagles can stay.
Not finished. I think RG3 will have his biggest rushing game of the year so far. I think he'll eat away at that defense.
Nerds!
Lock! Okay. Indy versus San Diego.
It's at San Diego?
I'm not sure.
I think so. San Diego's going to win.
I wouldn't be shocked. I'll agree with you.
Because
San Diego's playing pretty good football.
They lost last week. They got beat by the Raiders. But I think they're going to have a comeback game. It's going to be a high-scoring game.
Oh, yeah. And I feel like Phillip Rivers might throw for 3 touchdowns.
He's been getting He's got 400 yards the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I think he probably, if we look up the stats right quick,
if you got Antonio Gates, probably play him on your fantasy league because I think he'll have a pretty big game too.
What kills me is that the Colts really don't have a significant running game.
The Colts,
they're still able to win.
They have no identity.
They're still able to win though, so I mean I'll give them that.
You want to say the Colts should be a running team, but they're just not.
Let me finish. You didn't let me finish. You didn't let me finish.
What happened?
Listen, the Colts are getting off lately. Yes, they're winning, but they're not blowing the teams out, which means that I don't know. I know how this type of stuff works. They'll beat the good teams, but they'll lose to the average teams, and they're gonna lose that game.
Well, we
we
seem like we're finished because we went a little too long.
What do you mean we went too long?
I think the video's a little long. People
So?
need to get through their dial.
No, they don't.
Oh,
Y'all don't got shit else to do. Watch all of our videos if you haven't yet, and subscribe, bitch.